Welcome yogis, Susan Smelt here. So, to begin our class today, if you could take your hands and just slip them on the caps of your knees, go ahead and pull your chin towards your chest, round your back and roll back on your sits bones, creating a little seated cat style. And then as you bend your arms, rock forward and elevate your heart up in a baby back bend for a seated cow. Exhale, round and roll. Inhale, rock forward and lift. Exhale, a couple more times, roll back. Inhale, rock forward, look up. Exhale, round and roll back. Last time on the inhale, arch and look up. Now take your arms, brush and sweep them up to the sky, and you're going to take a nice twist toward the right side of the house. Bring your back arm up and over. You're going to crisscross as you bow down, contracting. Inhale, rise up. Maybe you lace eagle arms. Maybe you give yourself a nice hug. Unravel with a nice breath in, stretch up high to the sky, and then go ahead and make that twist to the left side of the house. Sitting up nice and tall, back arm's going to come up and over, crisscrossing as you bow down to contract. Inhale, rise up, lace the hands, lift the forearms up and pinky fingers come toward me. Then unravel, brush and sweep out and up. Take a nice tented finger pad to the right and lean up and over. Now reverse that direction, up and over. Now get a little more fluidity into your body, starting to allow the connection of that mind and body where your breath moves fluidly, continuously, in and out through your nose. Now just one more time on each side. The inhales are going to create space. The exhalations help you dive in. Arms stretch out and up. Collect your hands in that Anjali Mudra. Go ahead with your eyes closed. Bring your chin down towards your chest. And before we begin today, if you have a purpose for your practice, it could be a wish, it could be a prayer for someone in your life that could use just a little bit of extra encouragement, a little bit of extra love and appreciation, go ahead and let your purpose be sealed right into your heart. Once you have that purpose, we're going to weave it in and out through your practice. Open your eyes up, stretch your arms out and up, and then you're going to find your way right onto your hands and knees. So you're just going to unravel your body. Let your hands be spread nice and wide, your Surya sun hands. Your knees are going to be the width of your hips as you move into cat. Then on the inhale, arch and look up, right into cow. Now move through these two movements, exhaling on the round. Inhaling on the arch. Now keep going, moving your spine, letting there be some fluidity in your practice by connecting each of your moves to your breath. Now your breath, called that Ujjayi Pranayama breath that moves in and out through your nose, creates some stability inside your head. So any of the chatter that's been going on, it starts to slow as we practice presence. So one more time, each side, pulling the navel into the spine. And then the other side, arching the back, tipping the tail, looking up. Now, tuck your toes under, flip your hands all the way around, rock back, hips to heels, pick up the heel of your hands, pull your chin in. Stretch out your forearms and your wrists. Now rock forward and arch. Exhale, pull it back in, navel to spine. Inhale, slip forward, arch. Now this time, rock back and hold. Let your hands flip onto your thighs. Brush and sweep your arms out and up. Inhale, lift off, hips off of heels. Tee the arms, pump the heart. Now lace your hands behind your back. Index fingers go long. Draw your inner thighs in, slip the gaze up. Hips back to heels. Let your head tip right on down. Let your hips lift up and rinse overhead into rabbit. Release that connection. Hands plant down. Rise back up, hands and knees. Shift forward. Go chin, chest, belly, slither down to your mat. Slide your hands off your mat, point your toes, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, lower your chin back down. Now use the 10 toes as they press into the earth. Press the finger pads down. Inhale, root to rise back up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Last time, find another lift that's a touch higher by opening your heart. Exhale, lower down. Hands slide back by your ribs. Tuck your toes under, up and back. Take yourself right into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Now in your down dog, just take a little time to kind of move through. This is going to be our home base. So let your heels lift up and press back behind your second and third toe. Then all together on the in-breath, pick both of your heels up. On the out-breath, let your knees land on your mat. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Chin, chest, belly, slither down onto your mat. Now rise up, cobra. Lower your chin back down. Push back, child's pose. Hips to heels. Big toes track together. Head bows down. At any time during your practice, know that you are invited to come back to this place of stability and grounding. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Chin, chest, belly, slither down, breathe out. Let the heart lift, maybe up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. Knees go wide, push back, child's pose. All together, inhale, connect your breath, rise. Exhale, slither down. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, back, child's pose. One last time on the rise, pick up your heart, let it dip down, chin, chest, belly. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back, child's pose. Now, tuck your toes under, come back in to down dog. Let the heels shift just one side to side, so it's got a little element of cycling. Then all together, breathe in and pick your heels up. Breathe out, bend your knees, let them hover. Lower the right knee down, spin the right foot to the side, right hand down, left arm up, and then overhead for a nice long side body. Elevate that right leg up, And then maybe reach back to catch it for a little Chapasana connection. Go ahead and release back down. Stretch back the heel on the back leg, stretching that calf muscle out. Then go ahead and hover the right shin in. Now you're in high plank with the right shin hovering. Right foot up and behind the left. Come across in a wild thing. Flip your dog. Right arm comes up. Bring it around. Right leg goes long. Pick up the left heel. Bend the right leg. Turn open. Draw the knee right to the nose. Step it up. Back knee down. Slip the hands together. Offer the arms up. Now go ahead and plant your hands, step into down dog. On the in-breath, pick your heels up, shift to high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, take it up and back, breathe out. Now smooth out your breath. It's called Samavriti. Same amount of fluctuations in between each of your breaths. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, knees bend. Left knee lands. Right leg pivots long. Right arm lifts. Up and over with the top arm. Lift the back leg, maybe connect for a little Chapasana variation. Release it and let the right leg travel back behind you. Press and stretch out that heel so that Achilles tendon and calf muscle get a nice stretch. Press back so far that you hover the left shin off of your mat. Left foot behind the right, right leg goes long, Kamakasana. Open it up. Now lift the top arm, bring it around, this time left knee right into the forehead. Step it up, back knee down, Anjaneyasana. Slip the hands together, offer up. Step to the top of your mat and fold. Heel toe your feet apart all the way to the width of your mat. Put a softness in your knees, one hand on each bicep. Now moving right into ragdoll, you're going to ignite a shift. That shift of energy comes from the soles of your feet, right up through your body and out the crown of your head. Now shake your head out. Physically shake it out. Any angst, any worry, anything troubling you, let it spill right out onto your mat. Any offense of any type. Draw a little yes back in, knowing you are exactly where you belong today. There's no coincidence that you tuned in. Now find a touch of stillness. Release your hands down, heel toe your feet all the way together at the top of your mat. Hands might come on your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Take a nice rise up, breathe in. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Lift back up, reverse that left hand, right wrist, lean up and over to the left. Collect your thumbs on top. Index fingers together. Soften the elbows, expand the chest. The front body opens. Lift the heart and create a standing back bend. Pull your hands right to heart center. We're going to move through Surya Namaskara, C, the moon salutation. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, step the right leg back, Anjaneyasana, back knee down, arms offer up, slip the hands together, Kali Mudra. Exhale, plant your hands, step into down dog. From down dog, dome your upper back, high plank, lower all the way to your mat. Point your toes, rise up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Elevate on the inhale, the right leg, pick the left heel up, bend and turn open at the hip. Knee right up the center line. Step it up. Anjaneyasana, back knee down, collect the hands, dip the hips off of the gaze up. Shift right into forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale halfway, exhale fold. Clear your path on the inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands back to heart center and pause. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive back down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left leg steps back on its own track of train. Knee dips down, hands slip together. Offer the arms up. Exhale, plant your hands, step into your down dog. On the in-breath, shift, high plank. On the out-breath, lower all the way to your mat. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, take your body up and back, breathe out. Left leg lifts on the inhale, pick the right heel up, turn open at the hip, pull back on the right hip and open. Knee to nose, one time, hold. Step it up, Anjaneyasana, back knee down, offer the arms up, breathe in. Slip to the top of your mat, right foot joins the left. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, dive back down. Rise up, breathe in. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Inhale, lift back up. Reverse it, left hand, right wrist. Inhale, back up, hook your thumbs, open the chest. Hands to heart center, pause, samastitihi. Close your eyes and reset your intention, bringing it back to the forefront of your mind. Your purpose for coming in. Let your breath help lead your practice. It helps slow down the chatter inside your head. Practice being in the now, making our faith greater than our fear. We can talk ourselves in to things that are good. Open your eyes back up. Pick up the right leg, crane. Go ahead and slip your hands on the shin. Bend your elbows, shrug your shoulders, pull the thigh in. Roll your shoulder heads back and down. Even shift the gaze up. Hands to heart center. Bend the standing left leg. You're going to stretch the right leg way back to land on its own track of train, modified revolved lunge. Top left arm up and over. Left hand slips inside the left leg. Keep the left knee bent. Spin that right heel down as you elevate the right arm up. From here, rise up, warrior two. Straighten that left leg, flip the palm, follow that left hand with your gaze. Reverse your triangle up and back. Pinwheel your hands down. Move through the flow. Step back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take your body up and back, down dog. Now at any time you're not interested in that flow, you can always either kick it up or take that flow right out just by stepping back to down dog. Inhale the right leg up, lift the left heel, turn open at the hip. Right here, stay or take that flip, come across in a wild thing. Right foot behind the left knee, left hip lifts up, right arm rises, bring it around, follow your triangle, weave the right foot underneath, spin the left arm up and overhead. Now left hand comes down, right knee into the forehead, step the right foot in between your hands, dip the back knee down. Offer the arms up, breathe in. Tee the arms, breathe out. Lace your hands behind your back. Sliding down the inside of the left thigh. Dip the hips, tip your gaze up. Release that connection. Forward fold right at the top of your mat. 3 times in a row, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Maybe it's shins, maybe it's finger pads. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Maybe it's palms. Let the heart rise. Exhale, bow down, empty your breath. Shake your head right out. Any of that stinking thinking that tries to creep in, any of that fear, action conquers that fear. Doing the right thing, getting about the give. Brush and sweep your arms out and up. Hands come to heart center and just pause. Find stability in the pause. Let the gaze steady. Let that left leg lift up, come right into crane. Slip your hands right on the shin. Bend the elbows, shrug the shoulders, draw the thigh bone in, roll the shoulder heads up and back, shift your gaze up. Hands collect back at heart center. Crouching tiger, bend the standing leg a lot. Stretch back the left leg. Let it land and then move right into modified revolved lunge. Top right arm up and overhead. Right hand spins inside the right leg. Look back at the left heel. Line it up with the front right heel. Keep the right leg bent. Connect the right tricep and lift the left arm up. Rise up, warrior 2. Straighten your right leg. Flip your right palm. Reverse your triangle, arc it up and back. Pinwheel your hands down, Vinyasa flow. You choose the exit, maybe you lower all the way down, 3-legged chaturanga. Maybe you kick it up, maybe you take it out. Meeting back in down dog. Once you're in down dog, left leg lifts, turn open at the hip. Now listening to that still small voice inside your head, either stay or flip that voice when you get quiet enough to hear it is always, always right. Lift the top arm up, bring it around, weave the left leg underneath your body. Follow your triangle, right arm up and overhead, a nice long line of energy. Right hand down, left knee in, step the left foot up, right knee lands. Kali Mudra with your hands, dip the hips, offer the gaze up. Tee the arms, expand your heart. Lace your hands, maybe opposite thumb on top. Slide the hands down, retract the shoulders, and shift the gaze. Go ahead and step up to the top of your mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, take that dive. Cleanse, purify, empty out with your breath. Shake your head out. Go ahead and plant your hands. You may need to adjust your feet back a little bit to get the hands planted. Pick up both heels. Bend both knees, and you're going to let them land right on your arms to come into Bakasana. Hug the inner edges of your feet together. Pull the navel into the spine and balance. Shoot your legs and heart goes forward, legs go back. More heart shooting forward and land in chaturanga. Lower down, inhale, rise up. Exhale, take your body up and back, down dog. Now take 3 rounds of breath in your down dog. Maybe you pedal through a little bit. Maybe you shift your hips. The hands have a nice solid connection to your mat. You could even take a peek at them. It's either the index finger or the middle finger pointing toward the front of the house. Now we're going to clear out any energy that might be stuck. On the inhale, pick the right leg up, turn open at the hip. Step up, warrior 2. Spin it around. Straighten the front leg, reverse, arc up and back. Exhale, pinwheel your hands down. Move through that flow, your style, your pace. Emptying your breath out, inhaling on the rise, exhaling back, down dog. Left leg lifts, stable, steady, turn open. Step it up, warrior 2. Press into it. Straighten that left leg, follow that left palm. Reverse your triangle. Pinwheel your hands down. Step floater, fly it back through that flow, emptying your breath on the way out. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Pause. Inhale the right leg up, turn open. Step it up, warrior 2. This time keep the right leg bent, peaceful. Pinwheel your hands down, let it go, let it flow. Move your body through that flow. Emptying your breath out. Inhale on the rise. Exhale back, down dog. Left leg lifts, turn open to a new day, a new way of thinking. Step it up, warrior 2. Solid, steady, stable. Flip that left palm with faith, arc it up and back. Pinwheel your hands down, Vinyasa flow. Emptying out your breath as you lower down. Inhaling as you rise up. Exhaling as you move back in to down dog. Hold up when you land in down dog. Solidify your practice through your breath. Whatever you feed, you're going to get more of. You feed the fear, we activate the fear. We feed the faith, knowing that all is well with your soul, your mind, your will, and your emotions. Right leg's going to lift, turn open at the hip. Step the right leg up, Anjaneyasana. Arms lift up, part the arms. Left hand forward, right hand back. Half camel, circle the right arm down. Slip the left hand either in your back pocket, maybe on your left heel. Arc up and back. Now turn this into triangle. Pull the right hip back, spin the left heel down, elevate the left arm up. Now your gaze can be up. If it's a little better for your neck, you can always gaze down. But breathe. Now lower the left hand, step back, down dog. Shift into high plank. Lower down chaturanga, point your toes, rise up. Exhale back, maybe keeping your toes pointed, stretching your feet out. Then flip your feet around, left leg lifts, turn open at the hip. Go ahead and draw the knee in, no rush. Step it up, Anjaneyasana. Offer your arms up, breathe in. Part your arms, breathe out. Camel, half, Ustrasana. Pinwheel the arms around. Right hand back pocket, maybe right heel. Arc up and back. Turn this in to triangle. Maybe your left hand goes on your shin. Right heel spins down. Right arm up. Right rib cage softens. Breathe. Now lowering the right hand down this time. Left knee, left wrist, left heel, top of the right thigh bone. Start to walk your pigeon down. Now, if it serves you better to maybe even stack your fists, if you had a block, you could always rest your head on a block. If your right hip is lifted way up, maybe you slip either a towel or a block under that left hip, the left hip, and then bow down. Now, maybe you can inch it down a little bit lower by maybe even taking the right leg a touch more into the center of your mat. So there are a lot of emotional baggage that we have been known to hold in our hips. So make a conscious effort, a conscious level of awareness to let something go that you've been hanging onto. We cannot control people, places, or things. We can control our response and take responsibility for our actions and do the right thing. Walk in that line of integrity and truth. Now, when you're ready, just begin nice and slow. It's a slow transition. You're going to plant your hands. You're going to tuck under the right toes. Stretch back the left leg. Now, you might want to move it around a little. Kind of get any of the energy that could possibly still be stuck in there out. And you're going to find pigeon on the right. Right knee, right wrist, right heel, top of the left thigh bone. Now, opening the hips up and letting the upper body take a dive on down. So on the inhale, create space. On the exhale, dive into the space you have created. Now, with your eyes closed, breathe continually that samavriti, that smooth cadence, letting the fluctuations in between each of your breaths be smooth. Any tension in your face, just let it dissipate. Now, walking your body up. This time, you're going to bring around that left leg. Just plant the foot on your mat. Feet to the width of your hips, arms in front. Plug your shoulder heads in. Lower down super slow. Now, once your palms come down, head is down, legs are going to lift up for Viparita Karani. Now, this is a place also known as legs up the wall pose, where you can find a shift. So with your legs up, the lymphatic system starts to shift. Blood is flowing in a new direction. And it's a place where you can find peace and stability, even in the midst of the chaotic storms that are swirling about. When you draw in to find the strength, to find the faith, so we can make our faith greater than our fear. A mantra I use is, all is well with my soul. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. You can talk yourself into being, all is well with my soul. Keeping your calm on. Now bend your knees, just wrap your arms around, pull yourself in, and just give yourself a nice hug and honor yourself for being here. Now let your feet plant. You're going to take a gentle shift. The knees rinse right, the gaze goes left. Now reverse it. Go ahead and rinse the knees to the left. Shift your gaze over to the right. Now come back onto your back and take this privilege of sliding your legs out, letting your feet splay out, letting your palms turn up toward the heavens as you settle your entire body right into the earth. Just letting any remaining tension, whether it be in your face, in your tongue, in your jaw, just let your entire body have the privilege of rest. Shavasana. Now you can stay for 5, 10, even 15 minutes. Just breathing and basking in this place. Any thoughts that come in that try to distract you, allow them to pass you by. So just start to invite yourself back into your day by letting movement come in your fingers and toes, maybe even shifting your head right to left. And then your knees draw in as you roll over onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow, right into that fetal position. From that place, use your hands, your forearms to walk your body up. You're going to come back right where we began, full circle, to a comfortable, easy seat. Stretch both of your arms out and up. Breathe in. Exhale, pull your hands right to heart center. Your chin bows down towards your chest as you breathe out. Let your purpose for coming in today, let that purpose of encouragement for someone who can use that extra bit of love from you, let that be sealed into your heart, and we can become that change we want to see happen in this world. Finishing off today with one Om to Home. Go ahead and sip your breath in. Fill, fill, fill. Let that universal vibration of the Om continue to connect us. Go on out today and be a blessing. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today for our very first online launch. If you like it, place your comments, and I will look forward to seeing you back on the mat. And my hope is that you had some never better moments. Namaste.